Downtown Chicago, outside the Art Institute. Okay, so there's something going on in the Wrigley building. Apparently tons of cops and officers have arrived.
Really knew what was in it, and he used to put it in his drinks. So he would hire prostitutes to hang outside of his bar and inside his bar, and to try to persuade patrons to buy them a drink and themselves a drink, and then the drug was drink, the drink was drugged. So people would pass out and rob. Went back to Mickey Finn's bar. They probably meet him. They probably find themselves in an even worse situation because he was a nasty little guy. One time he's known for taking out a guy's eye with a barrel scraper over a 50-cent bar tab. So a pretty nasty guy, Mickey Finn. That's where we get Mickey from.
Downtown Chicago, Charlie Tour.
Wind Hotel over here on the left. That's a great place to see a celebrity. Or right here on the bus, ladies and gentlemen, Julia Roberts. Right here, Julia Roberts on the bus. They won the Stanley Cup a couple of years ago. 2 million people showed up downtown to celebrate. When NATO was here in town about a year ago, about 2,000 people showed up to protest. Norwegian. Right back and use the little girl's room. This whole park here is for police officers that have been killed in the line of duty. Each tree planted represents a police officer.
Where the Chicago Cops play.
What's COP stand for? Constable on patrol. Thought it was a joke, right? And Lucy, a 50,000-year-old hominoid. They even got a bunch of taxidermy animals in there. You know, I was thinking about going to taxidermy, but I thought about it, and you just kind of sit around and stuff. You know, taxidermy joke. There, I guess, or not. Rochester, Minnesota, not Rochester, New York. Oh, okay. I knew Minnesota back when it was small beverage. Anyone from Michigan? Any Michiganders here? Okay, I can't make that joke. Shedd Aquarium, they have a bunch of jellyfish over in that museum there, or that aquarium. You know, when I was a kid, my mom used to make us eat a lot of peanut butter and jellyfish sandwiches. It's an industry museum, is probably your best bet. That's my favorite. This is a natural history museum. I think Shedd Aquarium is like 25, 30 bucks to get in. It's pretty cool, but if you want to go see animals for free, just go over to, hey, what do you call that place they keep all the animals at? What is it? What do they call that place? Gesundheit. What do you call that thing? It's like a peanut, but it's a little bit longer. It's kind of a nut, but it looks like a... Oh, God bless you. So, Lincoln Park Zoo is a free zoo. Take any bus that goes up Michigan Avenue, or take the neighborhood tour starting tomorrow. Pretty cool. They've been actually able to combine an elephant and a rhino in that zoo. You know, you albino. Elephant and a rhino. Sears Tower over there to our left is 1,454 feet tall, 110 stories. Now Lake Michigan, we'll see here in a second, it's 300 feet deep on average and over 900 feet out by Green Bay, Wisconsin. So if we were to take the Willis/Sears Tower and drop it at the deepest point in Lake Michigan, it would still stick above the surface 500 feet. Now that is still the tallest building in North America. It was the tallest in the world up until 1998. Now it's the 4th tallest in the world. But 26 Celsius. This year we're not so lucky. We used to have a zebra mussel problem in the lake. The zebra mussels came into the hulls of ships and they had no natural enemies. They were taking up a lot of oxygen, and basically the zebra mussels were like, "You'll never take us alive, Papa. Look here, Shane. You'll never take us alive." You know what we did? Dumped copper sulfide into the lake and that killed the zebra mussel. Bye-bye. Germany, He gets deep. I know, I could have... Species. I know. Cause the fish to go blind or lose an eye. Yeah, what would you call a fish with no eye? Anyway. It's gonna be fish, wouldn't it? Fish. That's a spelling joke. I'll be making other terrible fish jokes later just for the hell of it. That's the Trump Tower up there. Wrigley Building. White building with the clock in it. Tribune. Wrigley's style is neo-colonial. Tribune is neo-Gothic. They just reopened this bridge here yesterday and today. They had somebody put pink liquid inside of a Ziploc baggie. It was like Drano or some kind of drain cleaner, and set it out at a strange point in the bridge. So they shut down the bridge for a couple hours yesterday, and then some copycat just did the same thing today. So they just reopened it here maybe half an hour ago. Now Wrigley originally sold what?
Baking soda. Baking soda.
Soap and baking soda, correct. And they gave away a free stick of gum with every purchase. 2 blocks shy of a mile. Michael Jordan's Steakhouse here to the right. That's a great place to get a cut of meat if you don't mind auctioning off your firstborn. If you want a little more affordable cut of meat, I advise going to Lowry's Steakhouse, which is just west down Ontario. Up ahead of us is the Water Tower, one of the few buildings to survive the Chicago fire of 1871. Everything was made out of wood back here before the fire. Quick impression of Bill Murray if he was here for the 1871 fire. That many dry leaves trapped underneath the wooden sidewalk? That's a major fire hazard for sure. Lambada. You know what I call my dance? A little lumbotomy. More than 2 much to it, actually. Earl Jaime Weiss, the German gangster, was shot outside of the Holy Name Cathedral here. By somebody by one of Capone's men there. And then to our right, I don't know why I point anymore, I might as well say if you look to your right and squint really hard you can see Gassy Jack. But there used to be a, that was just for you, that was a self-catered joke. So there was a flower shop in that parking lot, and that's where Diane O'Banion was shot in 1924 by 3 of Capone's men. Now you might have seen The Town, what's that, who did that movie?